World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. Dozens of people were killed in a pre-dawn stampede at the Maha Kumbh Mela in northern India on Wednesday as tens of millions gathered to take a dip in sacred river waters as part of the aforementioned 6-week Hindu festival. Bodies were brought to the local Motilal Nehru Medical College Hospital morgue more than 12 hours after the tragedy at the world's biggest gathering of humanity. As reported by news outlet Reuters, nearly 40 bodies were brought to the morgue. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath said the stampede was set off when some devotees tried to jump barricades put up to manage crowds. Meanwhile, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi offered condolences to devotees who have lost their loved ones. For other news overseas, the Australian government has been told by Moscow that one of its citizens in Russian captivity is still alive. 32-year-old teacher Oscar Jenkins was captured in 2024 while fighting for Ukraine. According to a BBC report, Australian Foreign Minister Penny Wong said in a statement on Wednesday that they have received confirmation from Russia that Jenkins is alive and in custody. There were reports that Jenkins had been killed while in captivity, with the Australian government citing grave concerns for his welfare. It is noted that prisoners of war are protected by the Geneva Convention from all acts of violence or intimidation. Jenkins is believed to be the first Australian to have been held as a prisoner of war while fighting for Ukraine. And news from the Philippine Foreign Service Post, the Philippines co-chaired with ASEAN Chair Malaysia the 20th meeting of the High-Level Task Force on the ASEAN Community Vision 2045. The meeting in Kuala Lumpur was attended by the eminent persons and high-level representatives of ASEAN member states. The HLTF-ACV 2045 reported the near completion of the ASEAN Community Vision 2045 and its attendant documents that will define ASEAN regional cooperation for the next 20 years. The attendant documents to be attached to the ASEAN Community Vision 2045 will consist of the ASEAN Political Security Community Strategic Plan, the ASEAN Economic Community Strategic Plan, the ASEAN Socio-Cultural Community Strategic Plan, and the ASEAN Connectivity Strategic Plan. All documents are expected to be issued by the leaders of ASEAN at their summit on May 26, 2025 in Kuala Lumpur. All 4 pillars of the ASEAN community have reported completion or near completion of their respective strategic plan. Careful consideration has been given to consultation with relevant stakeholders, cross-pillar coordination, and the strengthening of ASEAN institutions to secure a future-ready ASEAN community. Among the issues discussed include the assurance of cross-pillar coordination, selection of a more accurate monitoring and evaluation tool, and a communication plan to cascade the vision to the stakeholders of ASEAN, including vulnerable sectors, especially women, children, and persons with disabilities, etc., as well as to clarify instructions and mandates to the task holders of the vision's various measures and activities. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.